Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome. I am Badruddin Muhammad and you are watching the English news program on Somaliland National Television. These are the main stories making headlines. The Ministry of Industries of Somaliland and a Chinese company signed an agreement for investment in Somaliland. Members of the House of Representatives held press conference. Wadani political party offered an apology to the Minister of Interior, Ali Mohammed Waran. The French government has called on farmers to lift road blockades after two accidents which killed a fireman and left 6 police officers injured. The Ministry of Industries and Chinese company signed an agreement for investment in Somaliland. The Ministry of Industries and Chinese company signed an agreement for investment project. A ceremonial event was held in the Ministry of Industries, participated by the Minister of the Ministry of Industry, accompanied by the ministerial officials and a Chinese delegation who were recently visiting to Somaliland. The Ministry of Industries and the Chinese companies signed an agreement for investment in Somaliland. The Director General of the Ministry of Industries, Abdi Ahmed Noor, spoke in the event and he told that the Ministry of Industries is welcoming this delegation of Chinese companies. He also told that the Chinese companies are implementing a project of investment in Somaliland. Mr. David, who was speaking on behalf of the delegation, cleared that the Chinese companies came here to implement investment projects, and he mentioned that they are beginning the first phases of that projects. The Minister of Industries of Somaliland, Habib Dirir Noor, spoke in the event and he thanked to the delegation and he pledged that the government of Somaliland will cooperate with the investing companies. Members of the House of Representatives held a press conference in the headquarters of the House of Representatives. Members of the House of Representatives of Somaliland held a press conference in the House of Representatives headquarters. The members of the House of Representatives told that there is no conflict in the House of Representatives. The members who held the press conference described the code of conduct for the House of Representatives. They also urged the leaders of the House to have a unity of command. The members also mentioned that the reshuffle is instituted by the chairman of House of Representatives, Abdurrahman Erro, is illegal and against the code of conduct of the House of Representatives, and therefore there is no conflict in the members of the House of Representatives. These members who held the press conference were as follows: Member of Parliament Suleiman Awil Ali Bukhari, Member of Parliament Abdurrahman Usman Ali, Member of Parliament Hussein Balaki, Member of Parliament Ali Muhammad Adam, Member of Parliament Saeed Muhammad Ilmi, Member of Parliament Muhammad Jama Ali, Member of Parliament Ahmed Yassin Sheikh Ali Ayanle. Wadani opposition political party offered an apology to the Minister of Interior. The opposition political party of Wadani offered an apology to Somaliland public for the statement of the first deputy chairman of Wadani, which is against the Interior Minister. The chairman of the Wadani Committee of Interior and Security, Ahmed Mohammed Filawa, provided a report to Somaliland National Television, and he condemned the statement of the first deputy chairman of Wadani Party, Ahmed Mumin Said, which is against the Minister of Interior of Somaliland, Ali Mohammed Waran. The chairman of the Internal Affairs and Security of Wadani Party, Ahmed Mohammed Filawa, provided an apology to Somaliland people and the Minister of Interior for Somaliland, Ali Mohammed Waran, and he also cleared that the deputy chairman of Wadani Party, Ahmed Mumin said this statement is not the opinion of Wadani Party. You are still watching the English news program on Somaliland National Television, the only Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. And now for our international headlines in detail. The French government has called on farmers to lift road blockades after 2 accidents which killed a fireman and left 6 police officers injured. The French government has called on farmers to lift road blockades immediately after 2 accidents which killed a fireman and left 6 police officers injured. The 28-year-old firefighter died in the Val d'Oise after being struck by a heavy goods vehicle. and 6 riot squad officers were hurt in collision with a lorry as part of the barricades put in place by cereal farmers. Transport Minister Frédéric Couvelier told French television one farming union, the FDSE, in LLED, France, said the man's death had nothing to do with its action, as the accident happened a kilometer away from the barricade. The Val d'Oise prefecture said the fireman's vehicle had struck the back of a lorry which had been halted by the blockades. Farmers protesting the redistribution of funds under reforms to the European Agricultural Policy (CAP) have been disturbing traffic around the French capital. We are mounting blockades here and there. There are already about 10 around Paris. What we want to do is get an appointment with the Agriculture Minister, Mr. Stéphane Le Foll, and if we don't succeed, we will increase the protests until December 10th, the date when the reforms are due to be signed, said Oliver Guzio, spokesman for farmers. The Turkish authorities have detained a man with a fake pump trying to get into the office of the Prime Minister Tayyip Recep Erdogan. The Turkish authorities have detained a man with a fake pump trying to get into the office of Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan in central Ankara. A security alert was raised when the man himself called the police to tip them off about the threat. He was carrying an object made up to like an explosive device. Local media suggest the main components were putty, sealing film and a piece of wire. The man who Turkey's interior minister described as having a psychological problems was detained at the scene. Shots were fired into the air by police, but no one was injured. Erdogan was not in the office at the time. That is the end of our news. Until next time, fi amanillah.